Strength training is an essential component to any well-rounded fitness program. Today I'm going to show you 5 must-do moves to have you looking and feeling stronger. All you need is a pair of 8 to 12 pound weights. This is for the hamstrings, glutes, and low back. So you want your feet about hip width apart, okay? You're gonna have your hands just gently grazing the top of your thighs. You wanna slightly bend your knees for this, okay? Keep your back safe, and you wanna keep that back nice and straight. Kind of jet that chest forward and the hips back, so that as you drop forward, you're just gonna graze those hands right along the legs, come just below the knees, and then you wanna come nice and upright. So you're getting a good stretch through those hamstrings as you drop down. Nice, gentle bend in the knees, and then come up nice and tall. It's important to do this move nice and slow and keep your back nice and straight. You want to get about 10 to 15 reps. This is for those arms, biceps, and shoulders. You want to still have your feet about hip width apart, nice slight bend in the knees so that your back is safe. You're going to take those weights, you're going to give it a nice bicep curl. You're gonna rotate those palms facing out and press. Bring it nice and slow on the way down, the same way you came up. So it's a little bit of rotation through the forearms and press. You're gonna feel it through the shoulders on that press, biceps and forearms on that curl. Curl, press it up overhead. Remember not to go too heavy at first with this one. Really wanna master that technique. Curl and press. This is just going to be stationary, okay? Because it's really important that we learn this in any functional strength training program, because you really open up your hip flexor and activate your glute on this. You want your feet nice and wide so that when you drop that back knee down gentle, you're going to have that nice stretch through that quad. You're going to press through that front heel and come up tall. So you want to keep your chest nice and high. You don't want to hunch forward. Keep a nice upright posture. You're pressing through that front heel and that back toe equally so that you're going directly straight down and up. And if you wanted to modify this, you could go less with the depth because you're gonna feel a great stretch through that quad. This is excellent because we wanna work that back and those shoulders. So you're gonna go into a nice bent over position. You wanna have those knees bent and hips bent, but you wanna keep your back straight. So make sure that your chest is nice and high. Your hands are gonna come just in front of the knees. Then you're gonna drive those elbows straight back, pinch those shoulder blades together, so you're really working that middle back, and then lengthen it out nice and long. So you're gonna row, pinch, let it out slow. Draw those elbows straight back, keep that chest up, keep the weight on your heels so that your glutes are activated to support your low body. Going back and forth. Get about 15 of these, and you'll be feeling that good back strengthening work. You're gonna lay flat on the floor, or you could lay on a bench, whatever you have at your home or gym. You're gonna bring those weights into the hands, and you're gonna set up so that your back is flat, your feet are flat down, and your elbows are just below your shoulders, okay? You wanna be able to lift those weights straight up above your chest, not your eyeballs. So make sure your weights aren't too high or too low. You wanna go right above the chest, and then drop those elbows down, all the way, tap it, and back up. If you don't have a floor that you're working from and you're on a bench, just make sure you don't go super, super low with those weights. You don't want to go beyond the chest when you're dropping those elbows. You want to breathe it out as you push up, inhale as you come down. Great job with those strength training moves, guys. We'll see you next time on Fit Sugar TV.